What up, Pink ladies, T-birds, just happen to be watchers of my shit. My name is Jimmi Pynk. And am I fucking crazy? But did Auntie Mommy just like straight steal my motherfucking look? Bitch stole my look!
Stole, if you will.
I came in the door.
I'm in Miami, bitch.
Okay, so what up? I'm here. It is fucking Claus, episode 3. And after last week's wild ass episode, first of all, I'm gonna tell y'all the truth. I had to watch this bitch twice. I'm so glad TNT is still one of them channels that show shit back to back, because I needed to see this shit again. Number one. Number two, I'm so glad I did, because I like the episode so much better. So first of all, let me talk about what I caught. When the motherfucking clinic got robbed, okay? When the clinic got robbed, and Jen and Bryce are back at the crib, and Jen is searching all over for them cigarettes, and bitch, I get you, because as soon as I get done reviewing this, bitch, I'm going to go get one. But, and she's like, you told him it was temporary. He didn't like it. Now you gotta be in service to him for the rest of your life. And she's like, I wouldn't put it that far. She like, I wouldn't put it past her. And bitch, do you know at the end of the episode, she caught that shit? Hey, listen. The first time that I watched it, like I said, I watched the episode back to back. The first time that I watched it, like, I was hollering, like, you gotta be fucking kidding me. This motherfucker set this shit up. Oh, Lord. Okay. Let's also talk about some things that I caught the second time, right? So, Virginia comes up with this big fucking bold lie. Oh, by the way, while we're doing that, let's go ahead and do the looks. The clause goes as follows for the week. Matter of fact, while we're doing that, since they inspired by Polly, let me talk about what I'm about to say, and this is the Polly storyline. I'm about to get into it. So, Carucci, Virginia, is telling these big multitude of lies and trying to get this shit all straightened out, right? So she's telling the story. And the first time I seen it, I thought Polly was looking at her like out of concern, because Polly seemed sweet. But when I rewatched that bitch, I said Polly was clocking all that bitch's teeth. Do you understand me? And then I got it. I love fucking TV shows that got intricate writing and well acted. Like, this shit was so motherfucking slick. If y'all ain't catching, I'm about to give y'all the tea right now, bitch. Polly kept asking her questions like this and this and this and this, and I kept looking at Polly's face. Polly was not having any of what the fuck Virginia was motherfucking coming out with her mouth. And then I thought about why. Because Polly is a master motherfucking scammer. She the best liar out. So she is clocking this bitch for everything that is worth. Like, bitch, I know you lying. And that was all on her face. Like, every time she would say something like, oh, okay. Oh, okay. And then she was like, oh, can I have a sandwich and stuff like that? And Polly would like just wrinkle up that nose, because she seen it. She like, you Bush League, bitch, this is amateur hour, what you're doing right here, darling. And I was living for it. It was like so subtle. Like I said, like I caught so much the second episode, I was prepared to come on here and be like, all right, after last week's episode, this episode was a little bit lackluster. They all can't be fucking winners. But when I rewatched it, I'm like, oh, bitch, this one was good too. This one was good too. I'm here for this show. Y'all just do not understand. I live. Let's also talk about the tea that was spilled at the bachelorette party. So last week, Pink Ladies and T-Birds, if y'all happen to be watching, I said that I was getting a little bit of thought tease from Jen. Because, and I told the whole story about the trashy ass town and the black baby and the white baby, and I gave y'all the judge on that. They fucking explained it this week. I'm like, Claus, I'm living for it. I'm loving it. It's everything. So she explains, like, and they showed her square dance. It's like, I feel like each episode, we're just going to get a little piece of everybody's backstory. Just a piece. Until it all come out. We just going to get a piece. So that was a piece. Like, I'm like, oh, she probably trailer trash like country as hell, because she said that was just the first black man I ever seen that was a country star. And I wanted to ride that mechanical bull, and she had fell in love with him. So it wasn't like, no, she wasn't thotting it up. She was starstruck and she fell in love with the dude. But the dude was also an armed robber and went to prison. We still don't know how she got to Bryce, but she just country as hell. No thotty thought. Just trailer park country as hell. Okay. With that being said, we also got a little piece of Quiet Ann. Who the fuck is Quiet Ann? Like, I need to know the fucking tea on Quiet Ann, because the gag of the episode. So they all sitting around doing the bachelorette party, and Desna is doing everybody's nails, which I'm gonna get into why that fucking far-fetched ass storyline. But I mean, we got to keep it going. But that was a little far-fetched. But she comes, right, and she knows she don't want to talk. Oh. Yeah, when I was married, and Polly is like, well, what was her name? She's like, he was a fucking tenured professor at Yale. We was both fucking this teacher's assistant, and then once we found that out, we also found out, I don't know if this is true or not, or if she was just saying she just knew how to do it, but we also found out, kinda, that Quiet Ann was in prison for something. Was it for killing her husband for cheating with the same woman? Or did he kill the woman for cheating with her and she got blamed for it? Like they're just giving us little seeds. And like, I'm ready for them motherfuckers to sprout and grow full fucking plants. Like, I'm so interested in Quiet Ann. I told y'all that from the beginning. I'm like, I think Quiet Ann is my favorite fucking character. I really do. Plus, I just love Judy Reyes on everything she do anyway. But if she is playing the fuck out of this butch lesbian, that shit is fucking slaying my motherfucking roots. That is slaying me down. Gold trigger on the gun like I'm so fancy, bitch. She is slaying me. But anyway, let's talk about Virginia and that moment. So we see that there's going to be like this mother-daughter thing that happens with Desna. And I want to say, I could be wrong, because some kind of way Virginia and Desna know each other. And I don't think it's just from working in that clinic. I mean, just from working at the nail salon. Like, I feel like they are like best friends, and I feel like they have been before that when they was talking about sneaking into a New Edition concert. Bitch, we all just watched the New Edition story, even when they did the reunion. That was some years ago. So, what tour, what New Edition tours y'all talking about? Like, I feel like they're either childhood friends or, hear me with this theory, because what they're trying to give us is these parallels between Desna and Virginia. They both used to be strippers. Because think about it. Think about how they cast Niecy Nash and how they cast Jen and what they are built like. Because to me, Virginia is skinny to be a stripper. Maybe not in Florida, I don't know. But like, usually the strippers that we know of is like big, thick, in shape girls. So I'm like, did they used to be like workers at the strip club when they was young, and then like they both decided to go to nails? I don't know. But like I said, they keep giving us drops, and there's a lot of speculation because they keep giving us drops of knowledge. But obviously we know Jen and Desna are fucking thick as thieves. She did mention something about the black guy that she had the baby by. She had to mention that Desna had met a man off of him. So I'm wondering, like, maybe she did meet Bryce first and introduced, you know, Desna to the roller. I don't know. But I'm interested to find out. Like, everything they're leaving, they're doing the right thing. They're leaving enough breadcrumbs in every episode to satisfy my taste buds. But I know next week I'm gonna want another taste, and that's good. That's real good. What else? Oh, so I want to talk about this parallel between Desna and Virginia, and how Desna is gonna slowly and surely become Virginia's mom, basically. The reason why I say this is that scene. First of all, I love how it turned. Like I told you, I like Orange is the New Black is real good at that too, where you can go from comedy to motherfucking drama like that. I love that shit because that's real life. And when they was going to go bribe the guy about the store when she had made up the story. And she like, how about a Hummer? How about if we throw in a Hummer? Desna is like, bitch, what do you mean we? She like, I got this. Now, I thought she was going to pull a motherfucking stunt. Because obviously, Virginia is a stunt queen. I thought she was going to pull a stunt. So they had gotten that car and she was drinking that squirt that she was talking about earlier in the thing. And then she gargled and spit it out. I said, she really gave this motherfucker a blowjob? Girl, Edge snatched. Edge's motherfucker snatched. And then Desna is like really talking to her like, I'm not judging you. That's why I said, I'm like, there was some similarities. And I know Desna got that son to take, not that son. Well, basically, it kind of is her son. She been taking care of that brother. We don't know how long it's been just them two. So she might have had to, you know what I'm saying, trick a little bit herself back in the day just, you know, to get her and her brother through. I don't know, because she was just like, I'm not judging you at all, but you know you don't have to do that no more. Like, basically, like, I'm giving you a skill. Like, you do nails. I'm doing pretty good with this shit. Like, you ain't got to, is that all you gonna know? You need to learn another skill besides sucking and fucking. So that was real good. I want to see some growth in Virginia. Like right now, the hood rat stripper thought thing is working, but I do want to see some growth eventually. And she look up, and you can tell she look up to Desna. Like she want to be her own person, but she want Desna's respect bad. And you could tell, and I'm like, well, what is it about her that you just absolutely love? Like I just want to know. Because as you can see at the beginning of we're only in episode 3, and she clearly, from even episode 1 when she shot Roller, now I'm part of your little crew, like she wanted to be part of a family so bad. Like she wanted to impress Desna so much. So I really want to hear some more of her backstory. You know, they gave us little nuggets last week where I don't eat hot foods. The fuck you don't eat hot foods? Because nobody was fucking fixing you hot foods and nobody ever taught you how to cook. Like, clearly. A lot of shrimp in this episode. Is that like a running theme? Oh, speaking of running theme, I told y'all I was going to try to give y'all Miami even when I couldn't give y'all Miami. Y'all know what that means. So, of course, I got on the good Miami Vice. Oh, I thought that was from Glue Stick. My Miami Marlins hat, and y'all got to see these motherfuckers right here. Bam! Okay, clearly I like flamingos because they're pink, but I had to give y'all a little bit of Miami the way I could. I'm going to give y'all a little bit more claws next week. But, what else? This motherfucking doctor, if y'all don't go get another fucking doctor, this doctor is, and they just trying to make like he just so anxious. I'm like, no, that motherfucker be high. I still believe he be high. I still believe he be high. But anyway, what else? I feel like I'm missing stuff because there's always a lot that goes on in these episodes. The fucking end, and we can end it after that. Y'all can comment below and let me know what I missed. The fucking end. Is she fucking dreaming? Hold on. Hear me out. Because I know I am the one that came up with the theory that Roller is not dead. Okay? I know I'm the one that came up with that theory. I fully still believe my theory. Okay? However, I wasn't expecting him to show up at the end of episode motherfucker 3. So I'm wondering if she's just dreaming. But then the crazy thing about it is but if you're dreaming about him fucking you? Because that didn't seem like that was something you really enjoyed doing as much as it was a business proposition. Like, you know what, this motherfucker, you know, I'm doing this and this and this. Keep your friends close and your enemies closer, and what's closer than fucking? Like, I never seen that as they was a real relationship. But like, you having sex dreams about him? Like, I don't know if I was mad enough to murder somebody or try to murder somebody if I would be having sex dreams about him. I just don't know. However, I was fucking somebody that I had murdering him dreams about. So maybe it can go both ways. I don't know. Anyway, but like, was that the gag for y'all? Now, I'm going to tell you this. I don't know if it's some kind of, I hope it is. I hope it's some kind of fucked up twist. But I also think that was shot later on, because See, the first episode, he had that old jacked up haircut and all this thin lineup and all this. This episode, he had like a beard. His hair was like darkened. I'm like, and let me tell you something. Without them gold teeth and that ghetto ass, whack ass persona, and he was just like, I'm here, baby, and he was naked. I was like, oh shit. Woo. My nether regions got a little moist down there. I'm like, oh shit, yeah, I did that. Sure would. But like that's gonna be so whack if that's a dream sequence. So I hope they was in cahoots some kind of way. That was some kind of plan, because obviously there's gonna be a lot of twists and turns when we find out, you know, shit was planned. So I hope that is the fucking case, because if that was just a dream sequence and that's how y'all ended it, I'm gonna call y'all on y'all bullshit next week and I'm gonna feel a way about it. So anyway, y'all let me know what y'all felt about Claws this week. Like, I'm still, the first episode was good, the second episode was great, this episode was good, like I said, but this episode, if y'all only watched it one time, go back and rewatch this episode a second time, because I guarantee you y'all missed shit, and I'm pretty sure I'm not telling y'all everything that I caught the second time, because it was a lot. Like, I really caught a lot the second episode. So, before any further ado, I do need to go ahead and thank my patrons and roll that beautiful bean footage. Okay, so thank you to my patrons, also to my Pynk ladies. T-Birds just happen to be watchers of my shit. If you are not a Pynk lady or a T-Bird already, you can become one by clicking that circle with my name in it with Sailor Jimmi. Also, feel free to check out my Patreon and watch some other videos. I want to thank y'all for rocking with me on Claws, and I mean, shit was awesome, man. This is.
Came in the door, I said it before, you ready?